This is a really fun DIY. It is going to be using these corks that I got at a thrift store and this amazing interchangeable wooden sign. It just Velcros to the back, and so it makes it really easy to change it out for the seasons. The first thing we're going to do is take the flat part of the picture and add a little bit of this moss from the Dollar Tree. Just go ahead and cut out the square to fit the size and shape of your picture frame. You can always trace it. I'm just using the piece itself as the guide for cutting out my moss. Use a little bit of Mod Podge to adhere the moss to my wooden base, and it just takes a pretty thin layer to get it to stick, and I like to just pour it directly on my project. Once that is done, I'm just going to place it right back into the interchangeable box where it sticks with the Velcro. If you don't have one of these boxes, you can just put it on the back of any picture frame base. That will work just as well. Now I'm going to take this amazing collection of corks and hand pick out the ones we're going to use for this Christmas tree DIY. I grabbed the ones that I felt like would stand up the easiest and were similar in size. The next thing we're going to do is use our glue gun to glue them together. The first two are going to serve as the base of my Christmas tree. So I'm just going to glue the bottom two corks together, side by side. Now I'm going to repeat the process, beginning with a bottom layer of the tree being 5 corks in a row. And then we'll go 4 corks, 3 corks, and 2 corks. In order to make it into a tree shape. Just repeat the process, gluing each section of corks together first and then gluing them to the row before them. This little tree is so cute and precious, and you could leave it just like that, but I'm going to use some multiple colored paint pens. They're actually chalk paint pens that I will link in the project below to color the top of each cork, just to kind of make it a whimsical tree of different colors. Now you could leave it cork colored, or you could do a singular color, make the whole tree green, or you could do a combination of a couple of colors, but I chose to go all out whimsical and modern by adding a little bit of each color to each of the corks on my tree. Giving the corks a little bit of heat gun so that they'll dry faster. And then I'm going to add this really cute Let It Snow ribbon around the frame just to make it pop. Now you can always paint your frame, or you could stain your frame, but I found this ribbon in my stash and decided that it would look really, really cute, hot glued around the edges of this box. hot glue the cork tree onto my moss to make it stick. Just kind of putting dots randomly on it. It doesn't have to have glue on every single section, but just enough to keep it in place. And then just popped it right in the center there. I think it turned out so cute. For an extra touch, I decided to go ahead and add a bow. So I'm taking this really thin satin red ribbon and just tying a traditional bow, and then I'm going to hot glue this to the very base of the Christmas tree, just to kind of add a little bit of feminine to the tree. I think it's super cute. So lastly, I'm going to go ahead and just embellish it a little more with this Gilder's Paste Wax that I'll link below as well. It is just a really fun touch of gold shimmer that I'm just going to dab onto the outside edges of my cork tree, just to kind of give it an extra pop of gold. Putting it a little bit on the tree trunk, a little bit on all of the colors, and just to kind of bring the entire piece together with the gold look. This turned out so cute, you guys. I love, love, love the shimmer that the gold added to the project, and it's just the perfect piece for me to set out. And if you enjoyed this, I would really love to invite you guys to subscribe to the channel and go over and check out the blog, where you can find this DIY along with several others that might inspire you.